Explain to me as a woman, how can you wear that and also complain and post it and also complain that you don't like being sexualized?
Here's the part that I like about the backlash. Clearly, it's something that a lot of people can't take. So if it's something that you can't take, maybe you shouldn't expose yourself to the backlash and provoking the backlash.
Stephen A. Smith has just dropped a bombshell on national television, directly calling out Angel Reese. And his message was clear. If you're going to act like this, maybe you don't belong in the league. What sparked this explosive rant? A viral photo, a deactivated Instagram, and a public image crumbling under pressure. This isn't just drama. This could mark the beginning of Angel Reese's downfall. And what does Caitlin Clark have to do with all of it? Stay with us.
She's a beautiful young lady. And there's a lot of beautiful young ladies in the WNBA. But when you do that, you can't come down the line and complain about being objectified later on. It's not going to work with people. Whether it's right or wrong, it's not going to work.
It all started with a simple but very provocative photo. On New Year's Eve, Angel Reese posted a revealing dress on Instagram that stirred up a firestorm. The reaction? Brutal. Trolls, critics, and even fans turned on her. So much so, she deactivated her account. But when she came back online, she didn't offer an apology. She doubled down. And that's when Stephen A. stepped in.
Caitlin Clark, the reason I bring up Caitlin Clark is because they're attached at the hip with one another, which means they're ultimately going to be compared, Tori. And when you look at Caitlin Clark is balling. She's a rookie of the year. She was one of the finalists for the league MVP honors as a rookie, breaking all types of records. She should have been on Team USA. She didn't choose to play in an unrivaled league. Her brand building has been incredibly impressive.
Angel Reese's journey from college royalty to WNBA rookie was anything but normal. From her viral "You Can't See Me" gesture to the White House invitation snub, she's always thrived on controversy. But in the WNBA, that attitude is starting to backfire. Teammates are reportedly frustrated. Coaches are walking on eggshells. And now, analysts are calling her a liability.
Angel Reese, in my opinion, has been raised either influential by her parents or peers to be a subpar example for women.
Stephen A. didn't hold back. He directly compared Angel Reese to the WNBA's golden child, Caitlin Clark. While Reese is chasing headlines, Clark is chasing trophies. Quote, "Caitlin's handling her brand like a pro. Angel? Girl, what are you doing?" That hit hard, especially considering Clark just became a Rookie of the Year finalist without a single scandal.
Call it what it is. I am not trying to say that she should be criticized or she is wrong. What I'm saying is by pulling it down, clearly you felt there was something wrong with it.
Fans are split. Social media exploded after Stephen Yes rant, some applauding his honesty, others accusing him of tearing down a young black female athlete. But one thing is clear, the WNBA now has a PR crisis. And some insiders say the league may consider suspension to calm the storm.
Now, yes, you are 22. Yes, you are young. And there's a lot of things that we didn't want people to know about when we were her age. Fair enough, especially me, okay? Because I'm 30 plus years removed from that age. I got that part. There was no social media then or whatever. But here's my point to you. She knows this social media. She is not dumb. She's quite a brilliant young lady. She's very smart, very accomplished. And on top of it all, she is in this age where she does know social media exists. And she has exploited it to her advantage. And so when you take that into consideration, that means you're mindful of the imagery and the perception that you're assisting in.
This isn't just about basketball. It's about brand image, professionalism, and pressure. At just 22, Angel Reese is being held to the same standards as league veterans, and she's cracking under the spotlight. But can she turn it around? Or will the league's patience finally run out?
Caitlin Clark, the reason I bring up Caitlin Clark is because they're attached at the hip with one another, which means they're ultimately going to be compared, Tori. And when you look at Caitlin Clark is balling. She's a rookie of the year. She was one of the finalists for the league MVP honors as a rookie, breaking all types of records. She should have been on Team USA. She didn't choose to play in an unrivaled league. Her brand building has been incredibly impressive.
Stephen A. closed with a message every athlete should hear. Quote, "You want to be a star? Then act like one. Or step aside for those who are ready." His guest was even harsher, calling Angel desperate for attention. That's when the internet exploded.
Have to be cognizant that no matter how you step out of your house, you are now Angel Reese. And you will always be picked apart, unfortunately. It comes with the crown. You're a queen. You're beautiful, you know? So you just have to remember that if you aren't ready for the scrutiny, if you're not ready for the heat, then, you know, you just got to be mindful that what comes with it. You have to be mindful with what comes.
Will Angel Reese bounce back or burn out? Her next move could define her entire career. With rumors of suspension, potential team conflicts, and rising stars like Caitlin Clark eclipsing her spotlight, Angel Reese is standing on the edge. The world is watching, and Stephen A. made sure she knows it.
I have told countless women over the years in this industry, the bosses are always watching. Whether directly or indirectly, there's always eyes on you.
This story is far from over. Will Angel Reese rise from the ashes or be remembered as the biggest what if in WNBA history? Hit that subscribe button for more explosive breakdowns, exclusive interviews, and behind-the-scenes stories the mainstream media won't tell you.
You see some of her TikTok posts? Like, she's literally held up an outline after getting waxed. You can literally see all of her business there outlined in blue.
The WNBA has officially entered its most controversial chapter yet, and it all exploded when Stephen A. Smith, in a fiery on-air tirade, called out Angel Reese in front of the entire sports world. His message was blunt. You want to be a professional? Then act like one, or get out of the league. What followed was public outrage, media chaos, and comparisons to Caitlin Clark that Angel never saw coming. Buckle up, this is no ordinary WNBA drama. This could change the future of women's basketball.
Explain to me as a woman, how can you wear that and also complain and post it and also complain that you don't like being sexualized? What is the take here?
On January 2nd, 2025, during an episode of First Take, Stephen A. Smith responded to Angel Reese's now infamous New Year's Eve photo, a provocative dress that led to a social media firestorm and temporary deactivation of her Instagram. Smith didn't hold back, blasting Reese's irresponsible use of fame and suggesting that behavior like hers could warrant suspension. Quote, "You've got a platform that girls dream of. What are you doing with it?"
Look, again, I have no issue with women who want to make money based on their sexuality, right? More power to you, do whatever you want. But don't whine to me that you've been far too sexualized and then post the photos that have been posted.
Angel Reese isn't new to the spotlight or to controversy. From her infamous "you can't see me" gesture at Caitlin Clark during the NCAA championship to rejecting the White House visit, Reese has built a brand on being bold, unapologetic, and divisive. But this time, critics say she crossed a line. And this isn't just about one photo, it's about a pattern. Once praised as the WNBA's rebounding powerhouse, Reese is now facing whispers behind the scenes, locker room tensions, media fatigue, and yes, potential disciplinary action. Quote from a WNBA insider, "Teams are watching. This isn't just about Instagram, it's about reputation. In pro sports, your image can open doors or close them forever." Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continues to rise not just as a player, but as a brand. She's avoided scandals, embraced humility, and let her game speak. Stephen A. compared the two directly. Caitlin's handling her platform with grace. Angel's playing with fire. And let's not forget, Clark is in the running for Rookie of the Year and MVP finalist. The contrast couldn't be more brutal. Reese's social media has become her biggest weapon and her biggest weakness. Her posts bring attention but also bring chaos. Deleted tweets, cryptic messages, and clapbacks at fans are turning once loyal supporters away. One tweet said it best: "At this point, it's not hate, it's disappointment." In today's WNBA, talent alone isn't enough. You need media savvy, brand discipline, and grace under pressure. Clark understands that. Reese? Critics say she's addicted to attention, not legacy. One ESPN analyst said, "If she focused half as much on basketball as she does on Twitter, she'd be unstoppable." The question is, does Reese want to be a champion or a celebrity? Stephen E.'s words weren't just criticism, they were a warning. Reese's future in the WNBA is on the line. She can rise above it or fade into the noise. The ball is in her court. But one thing's clear: the league, the fans, and the sponsors are watching. And time is running out. So, what do you think? Was Stephen A. right to call her out? Or is the media unfairly targeting Angel Reese? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more WNBA drama, hit that like button and subscribe. In our next episode, the real reason Caitlin Clark refuses to engage with Reese. You won't believe what she said in private. In a moment that sent shockwaves across the sports world, ESPN's Stephen A. Smith didn't hold back as he publicly called out Angel Reese for her latest attention-grabbing move. And this time, fans aren't just watching, they're reacting with outrage. Smith slammed the WNBA rookie after she posted a controversial, skin-bearing photo on social media, accusing her of sabotaging her own professional brand for the sake of vanity and clout. "You want to be respected like Caitlin Clark?" Smith asked rhetorically. "Then act like it." His comments came after Reese vanished from Instagram following brutal backlash, only to return as if nothing happened, but the damage was already done. As Smith compared her recklessness to Caitlin Clark's poise and discipline, fans drew a clear line between professionalism and provocation. The fallout was so intense, it even led to discussions of potential suspensions, with some insiders hinting that league executives are fed up. Smith wasn't attacking Reese's talent. In fact, he praised her athleticism, but he made it clear, talent alone won't save you from yourself. With WNBA veterans and fans chiming in, the message is loud and clear. Angel Reese is on thin ice, and even Stephen A. Smith can't defend her anymore.